Hi, everyone at St. Mark's. Thank you so much for praying for us tonight. Ruth has just got back from Colombia, and we would have recorded this during the day tomorrow, but she's got to leave very early in the morning, and Ruth will explain why.
Hi everyone. The reason I was in Colombia for the past few days was to spend time with our Colombia team at their team conference. They're having a special focus on member care over this year, and they want to develop that as their team develops in both receiving and sending new missionaries. So it was a great time with them. And as Paul said, I've just got in the door. We've had to book a flight today to go so that I can travel to Ecuador tomorrow morning, going to the city of Santo Domingo, which is about 3 hours from Quito. The reason I'm going is to support one of our members who has got dengue fever. The team leader is presently in her time of home assignment in the UK, and so I'm going to support Abby Murphy and a Strider as well, who also has got some symptoms.
Yeah, and Abby, the reason it's particularly dangerous for her is that she's got it for a second time, which puts her even more at risk. So whilst Ruth is away in Ecuador, I'm going to be preparing for 3 talks I'm giving at the beginning of June at a big missions congress in 4 different places around Peru, actually. And before that, when Ruth gets back from Ecuador, 2 days after that, we're going up to the mountains in Peru, a city called Huancayo, where we're going to be the godparents at the wedding of Robin and Maricielo. Robin heads up the Christian student movement here in Peru, so I've known him a few years. He was one of our first leaders to go through the Arrow Leadership Program here. And Maricielo was also a student worker. So we're going to be at their wedding, and then after that they will be living in Lima, so we'll continue our friendship with them. And if you could also pray as I lead the team, Latin Link team here in Peru, we've got a leadership team retreat from Sunday the 8th of June till Tuesday the 10th. So it'd be great to pray for that. How about you, Ruth?
Yeah, and in my role, also connected with my role in Latin Link as the International Member Care Coordinator, we're having a special focus on mental health throughout this year, and missionaries are just as prone to mental health issues as anyone else. And so we're having 4 different workshops of training, and so we have the second of those coming up next week, and then we have 2 in June. So we could really pray for those, that it will help all of us understand our mental health needs and also how we can support others. And there's lots of opportunities as well for teaching and training about member care here in Peru and also in Latin Link.
Yeah, and just before we go, it's great to see that you're following this series on practicing the way. And I know you're using John Mark Comer's book by the same title, and probably other material that he's produced. I love reading that book over our summer holiday here in February. And we're both working on developing a rule of life as well. So it's lovely to know that you're following that study in Harrogate, and we're doing something similar here in Peru. So thank you so much again for all your prayers and your support. Much love to you all.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
God bless.
God bless.
Bye.
Bye.